One of the prevailing storylines during the first half of this NBA regular season has been the reinvigorated, resurrected play of LeBron James on the heels of that disappointing appearance in the finals last year. A moment ago, he sat down with our John Barry and Stuart Scott.
What's up? Back here is Stuart Scott, John Barry, along with 8-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP LeBron James. LeBron, it's a shortened season. Every game counts. Every game matters. The focus is like at a pinnacle. So what does All-Star Weekend give the players?
Just a little bit of relief, a little bit of because this season, like you said, the 66 games in 120-plus days is not much time for you to relax. So, All-Star Weekend, it gives us an opportunity to see our fans, of course. Without them, this game would be nothing. But at the same time, we get an opportunity just to have just a little small, that's it.
How much have you guys got to put in? I mean, a lot of teams are saying maybe 10, 15, 20 practices the whole year. You guys have pretty much your core together from last year. Shane Battier now in the mix. How much have you guys really been able to do in practice?
Well, I mean, JB, that's the benefit of our team. The benefit of our team is we pretty much brought back our core, with the addition of Shane, of course, and a couple other guys. It hasn't been much time for practice. So the shoot-arounds before games and the film sessions on off days has been like our practices. We've had to learn from, what Coach Spo show us on the film board, and we have to learn from, the games the night before or, before in the morning shoot-around. So there's not much time for practice this year because the games are, it's 5 or 6 games a week.
At the All-Star break, you guys have the best record in the league. You've won 8 straight games, all by double digits. What's different about the Miami Heat this year than last year?
I just think it's just we're comfortable. Everyone is comfortable. It's the camaraderie on and off the floor. And, we understand what it's about. I think we used last year as our step ladder, and we just came into the season with kind of like a no excuse. We have no excuses this year. We have no agendas. We just have one goal, and that's for us to play as a team every night, defend at the highest level, share the ball offensively, and, everything else take care of itself.
For you personally, tell me about this offseason, because to me this has been the greatest improvement that you've shown between seasons. I mean, you get better each year, but this year it's been a lot of different areas of your game. What specifically did you do this summer? Or was there anything?
No, absolutely. I mean, after last year, which was it was a successful, but at the same time, it was a downer season for myself and for our team, making it to the finals and losing. And, I critiqued myself. I went back to square one and started working on fundamentals, started working on my game and seeing ways I can help our team get better and ways I can get better. So, the first thing I felt like for me to get better and was going to help our team ultimately was to get in the post. Work on my low post game. I took a week and a half or 2 weeks off after the season, and then I got right into the gym, worked on my post game, went down to Houston, got an opportunity to work with Akeem for 4 or 5 days, pick his brain, and he was amazing. Thank him a lot, too. So that was mostly it, just staying in the post and figuring out ways that I can make the game easier for myself and for our team.
You reached out to our Magic Johnson, I know, and he couldn't talk to you because of the lockout situation. Was that for, mentally, things off the floor that you wanted to maybe
absolutely.
address?
And, I just try to reach out to a few of the greats. I reached out to Magic, tried to reach out to Bird, and I know how, because of the lockout, they couldn't talk to me. I reached out to Jerry West and Isaiah Thomas and all these, greats that have been through winning and also, got to the top and didn't win games. So just trying to pick their brain and seeing ways how they, how was they, their leadership at the times when they were winning, when they weren't winning, when it wasn't so good. And, because I don't know it all, but I'm still trying to learn more and more, and especially from the greats.
LeBron, what did you think of Linsanity before you all played the Knicks on Thursday night?
I think it's a great story. Not only is it a great story for our league, a great story for New York, but for himself. This is a guy who was basically almost kicked out of the league. I mean, probably a couple of days from being out of the league to getting Coach D'Antoni gave him an opportunity, and he relished. He relished in it, and it's what they've been looking for in New York. We've always heard that if New York gets a point guard, they can be pretty good, and they have one in Jeremy Lin.
I know that the 26-second clock is very important to you. The D-League All-Star game this year, they're going to a 26-second clock because every 26 seconds a kid drops out of school in the United States. Why is this effort to get more kids educated, why is it so important to you?
Well, when the initiative was brought to me, I didn't have to think twice. If someone tells you that every 26 seconds a kid drops out of high school, you're like, oh, wow, really? you could count every time you count the 26 seconds the kid drops out of high school, and it was staggering to me. And knowing the voice that I have, and knowing the role model I am in the face of people, I was like, oh, I'm on board. I want to get this out. I want people to understand, how bad this is right now for our youth, because they're our future. And so any little ways I can help by doing campaigns or doing commercials or just saying it or just talking to you guys, like you said, I'm happy to be a part of it.
All right. I'm glad you're back to you and not a villain.
No, I appreciate
You're not a villain. It's good to see you back.
Thanks.
And you're having just an unbelievable season. Keep going.
Thanks, JB.
He's got scoring titles. He's got MVP. He's got All-Star game MVPs. He wants the ring.
Yeah.